Hello YouTube, You're the Dragon here, doing part 2 of my lightening of my gear system, switching to lighter weight gear. Today we'll be talking about shelters. So to start off with, we'll just go from left to right. We'll start off with my heaviest one, but first backpacking tent I had. It's the Sierra Design clip flashlight. What I like about this tent was that it was not lightweight, it was semi-lightweight. Definitely affordably priced. I think I paid $149 when I got this brand new. Relatively compact. It was a good tent. On the more negative sides of it, it is a little heavy. Runs about 5 pounds. It's a little much. It's also not freestanding. And for quick setups, freestanding is definitely kind of a plus. It does have a little more room than some of my other tents, but it does take a little bit of work to kind of get up and going, but once it is, it's quite a good tent. So I mean, I'd still recommend it, but it's not necessarily my primary use tent. So I've used it a couple times myself. Usually now I use it for when friends go backpacking with me and they don't have a backpacking tent. This is usually the first tent I'll lend out. Moving on to my lightweight one is a big Agnes Seedhouse SL2. Great tent, great tent. Downsides of it is cost. It costs like $399. I definitely did not pay that much for this one. I got it at a used gear sale at an incredible deal. I actually paid only $25 for this tent. So as far as the price for me, definitely a really good price, but if you buy it brand new, it definitely is a little bit costly. Pros about it is it's freestanding. That's definitely a bonus. It can be used with a fly footprint pitch. Normal weight of it is about 56 ounces, but you can use just the fly and footprint only for 41 ounces, so just a little over 2.5 pounds. I still actually use this tent for my winter camping. It's a great winter tent. I've had it in pretty intense snow and it's held up beautifully. But it does have a little bit of weight. It's definitely compact. It actually can probably go a little bit smaller than this. Keep the poles separate. But overall, it's a really great tent. But since we're trying to go lightweight, there was lighter weight options. And for summertime camping, just more protection than absolutely needed. So as I've kind of shifted away from these two, I'm now doing tarp camping. Usually a simple A-frame, sometimes a lean-to. The first one I got is this Outdoor Products 6x8 with guy lines and stakes. It runs about, I think, 25 to 27 ounces. I'm not positive on that. If it's different, I can always make notation. Works excellent. Pitches really easily. Because it was, I think I paid $32 for this. So for that, you don't necessarily get the lightest weight material. Instead, it's 1.9 ripstop nylon, but definitely works. Small footprint, so you can set up in tight spaces. So for all those reasons, I definitely like this one. Shortly thereafter, I was able to get a deal on the Etowah Gear 8x10 sil nylon tarp. Bonuses of this is it comes in its own stuff sack that just kind of hangs off the tarp, so it also gives you a pocket when you're using it. Really lightweight. With stakes and guy lines, it tops out at 17 ounces, so it's incredibly light. The only really downside I've had on this is in some cases it's actually too big. 8x10 is palatial for one person. For two people, it works still really well. But I've had a little bit of difficulty setting this up in some tight spaces when I'm just kind of off trail camping. I definitely would recommend this though. Without a doubt, I definitely recommend either one of these tarps, but I would recommend this one because even though you get 4 square feet larger, you get more space. I mean, it's lighter in weight. It's still lighter than this one by about 5-6 ounces, but this is just an incredible bag, and it was only 75 bucks. So for some of the sil nylon tarps, I haven't been able to find too many that were actually cheaper than this that are brand new. Most of them usually run about the $99 to $129 for the lower price ones. I've seen them go up to a couple $100. 1.1 ripstop nylon, silicone impregnated, extremely compact. I mean, you can see it even can go more compact than it is, but they give you a little extra room for your stuff. So yeah, this one, as I said, the Sierra Designs Clip Flashlight. It's a nice tent, but I just really don't use it that often. Usually keep it for friends. This one's primarily for winter or if there's going to be really foul weather, although I might upgrade to the Go Light Shangri-La 2 in the long run. But definitely really do like this tent. Carrying the poles is a little bit more than I like to at times though. And as far as tarp tenting, I was kind of concerned on how I'd feel about it, but I've enjoyed it. It's great. A lot of times I don't even need to set it up, especially in the summer. I'm in Southern California, so we have long summers and springs are relatively dry, so these are great options. You can just cowboy camp and just kind of leave these in your bag, but if you just need sun protection, which is what I've been using it usually for, they both work adequately. As far as sun protection and just having places to lounge around, the Etowah gear just kind of takes it a little step further. So as usual, if you guys have any questions or comments, I'd really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys like to see, if you have any things that you want to know about. And so yeah, with that, I'll say thank you very much and have a great day.